So I got quite a project here today. This is our dump tube. Both gray and black go out this tube. Would have run underneath the camper through these hoses here and into this long pipe. It would go out right there. Now what I'm thinking, because this is really ugly and inconvenient, because I have to, if I'm working here, I really just don't want to be stepping over. I know it seems lame, but I want to embed this in the ground and have some sort of fall with it. You know, once it's embedded in the ground, I can attach this gross sucker whoop onto this. Oh, it won't work. Actually, that won't work. I'm gonna have to just use this. That's the first thing. I have to figure this little fitting out here. So let's just, the previous people that were here made this little contraption. So I duct taped this on here the other day. Ow. Alrighty, so this is the little thing here. So yeah, that would work. That would work. Bummer. And I reckon he glued that in there too. That'd be ideal if this sucker wasn't in here and this sucker wasn't in here. Well, now it's useless. Venus might just have to be the only solution. Maybe I can have the sun come back because it's cold out here. The same setup with the duct tape, and I'll just start here. Make sure it's here. All right. Oh, yes. We do have a trench shovel. Should be exactly what I need. To the ditch! I had to figure out some way else to get literally right there. Even if I just, maybe I can just, actually, I don't know why I didn't think about this before. Oh, because it's a star bit. Ain't that the funnest thing in the world? Well, let's go find a star bit. This is already a bigger project than I intended it to be, but I really just don't want to be dealing with this for 6 months. It just needs a little bit of fall. I think it's safe to say we can add another screw here. I don't think I've ever seen a screw with its threads rusted off as much as that. That is crazy. I'm gonna start digging. Is there not an easier way to do this? Nope. Cool, that was paused the entire time. About to finish this section up here. All right, that took a lot longer than I thought. It is all done. Goes underneath the fence here and underneath another wire over there. And this should pretty much be all underground. And it comes out right next to that tree right over there. Hopefully I can get this done before Jennifer comes out so I can surprise her. I just gotta put that back together and that other one back together and fill it all in. Cool beans. Should have maybe done this before I buried it in the ground, but you live and you learn. We're gonna see how well that seals with without taping this here. Moment of truth. Let's go check the other end. Awesome. I don't see any dirt, which means there's no leaks or anything. It took way longer than I thought. Got mud on my shoes, mud on my shoes, mud on my shoes.